Wanda, what's just a game like this mean to go up against the #1 team in the country with the championship kind of on the line there?
I mean, I think it definitely means a lot. But I mean, at the end of the day, you can't go into it thinking it's a bigger game than every other one. You kind of have to take it like all the other ones, just to not get out of your comfort zone and your element of how you prepare for games, and just prepare like every week, like we have the past couple weeks, and prepare like this one.
What can you do personally to prepare for a game like this, for an atmosphere like this?
I mean, you just got to be laser focused. You got to have all the attention to details, watching all the extra film that you can. You got to be ready for all that noise and the crowd and those things, but just calming yourself and being relaxed and just doing your job. So.
You feel like the target on your back is getting bigger, especially now that Josh isn't playing. Teams are more keen on you than ever before.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you could definitely, like during the game, I was able to just kind of see some safety's eyes and things like that whenever I'd have somebody over me, and then the safety would have eyes on me. But just different things like that, just to kind of make sure that I'm not taking the top off defenses and things like that. So,
I don't know that anybody would say that facing a defense like Georgia is fun, but as part of you get excited to go out and prove yourself against somebody that is
oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. Everybody right now, and obviously the #1 team in the country, so we're excited to go out there and compete and show what our offense can do against that defense.
Their front gets a lot of attention, but what do you see from their secondary that kind of how they work?
I mean, they're extremely athletic, long, physical people. Their safeties can run. They come downhill really hard. Their corners are really long and can run as well. So I mean, just all three levels of their defense are really solid. But we just have to be ready to execute on all three levels. So.
It's only been a couple of days, but have you seen any of the other receivers step up and kind of fill a little bit of a void? Maybe Josh is going to leave.
I think it'll be a little bit about committee. I mean, I think all of them are doing what they should be doing, and showing the coaches in practice what they need to be doing just to be out there on the field to have a contribution on Saturday.
Does the talk about Georgia's defense does it get old? I mean, does it motivate y'all? I mean,
I don't really pay too much attention to it. I just try to, at the end of the day, I'm going to watch the film. I'm going to have my own opinion about it and what I need to do to go out there and be successful for myself, and then what we need to do to be successful as a team too. So as long as we just do what we have to do, then we shouldn't have to worry about who's across from us.
Stoops talks about knocking down all these different doors, beating Florida, you beat LSU last week. What does a win over Georgia mean for you and for this program?
Well, for me, I mean, that's just going to be one of those big. I mean, obviously, I don't think any of us have been the #1 team in the country, so that's just going to be one for all of us. And then for this team, I think for the program, it'll just be a big one. I definitely think this will help in recruiting and just helping this program get to another step.
Kind of on that note, you know what it's like to be recruited by your home state school, but a lot of your teammates were guys that didn't get recruited by Georgia that maybe wanted to. Do they talk about that at all? I know it's pretty far removed at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really say too much about it. I mean, most of them I think are happy here. So I mean, I think they feel like they made the right choice, and they're gonna make Georgia feel like they should offer them a scholarship. And wanted them to stay home as well. So hopefully that's how they go out there and play, and then make them feel better.
Wan'Dale, Liam and Will talked about him slowing down in his thought process a little bit to help protect the ball better as a receiver. How do you see that in game with him slowing down?
You can just see the confidence that he had out there. Even just in the huddle, just the command that he had, and after every throw that he was making, it was like he's making the right decision. He's putting the ball where it needs to be. So just seeing how he's came along through these past couple games has been really, really nice.
Where would you rate the degree of difficulty on that touchdown you caught?
I don't know. I mean, I think I can make catches like that all day. So, I mean, I was supposed to do that. He puts it in the area. I got to get it. So.
You almost had the one right before half too. What happened on that play?
Well, whenever I was looking up and I put my hands out to where, and then it felt like he got my shoulder and turned me a little this way, and so it kind of threw everything off to where I wanted my hands. But he played it good, so I give him that.
I know you are getting fewer shots a game. I know they've got to time them up correctly.
Yeah.
What goes through your mind when one of those is called? Do you get a little excited knowing that you could have one?
Yeah, definitely. But I'm more worried about just don't give it away, and then at that point, do what you do and just be yourself, and go make a play.
When you're watching some of the backs, Bossier and Jaton, getting more involved in the passing game, are you like feeding them tips? Or that's something you kind of had to do in the past before?
Oh yeah, I mean definitely. Like whenever they're running certain like option routes and things like that, I'll give them little tips and things that we have to run the similar route of receiver. So just helping them out and helping whoever needs the help. This is kind of how I've always wanted to be. And seeing them catch the ball in the backfield is going to help us even more so.
Is it frustrating you when you get interfered with, you don't get the call, and what goes through your mind? How you handle it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely mad, but at the end of the day, you can't do anything about it. Just go back and play another down. And I know Coach Stoops is gonna be over there yelling at the ref anyway, so I don't worry about it too much.